One eye in the center of their forehead, immense strength, and the power to forge weapons for the gods themselves. The Cyclopes are among Greek mythology's most fascinating figures, yet they're not just one story. They're three completely different traditions that reveal how ancient Greeks understood their world. Let's start with the original Cyclopes, from Hesiod's Theogony, written around 700 BC. These weren't monsters. They were divine craftsmen, primordial sons of Uranus, the sky, and Gaia, the earth. Their names tell their story. Brontes means thunderer. Steropes means lightener. Arges means bright. These brothers were master blacksmiths imprisoned in the darkness of Tartarus by their own father. But here's where it gets interesting. When Zeus needed weapons to overthrow the Titans, he freed the Cyclopes. They repaid him spectacularly. They forged the thunderbolt that became Zeus's signature weapon. For Poseidon, they crafted his mighty trident. For Hades, they created the helmet of invisibility. Without these divine craftsmen, the Olympian gods couldn't have won their war. These Cyclopes became so famous for their skill that later writers imagined them working in Hephaestus's forge beneath Mount Etna. Picture them in volcanic caves, hammering at anvils, creating weapons and armor for gods and heroes. Their strength and ingenuity were legendary. Now forget everything you just learned. Homer's Odyssey presents completely different Cyclopes. These are savage, lawless shepherds living in caves on a distant island. They're uncivilized cannibals with no knowledge of agriculture or craft. The most famous is Polyphemus, son of Poseidon, who traps Odysseus and his men in his cave. He devours several sailors before Odysseus gets him drunk and blinds his single eye with a burning stake. These Cyclopes represent chaos and barbarism, everything civilized Greeks feared. Euripides later placed these savage Cyclopes specifically on Sicily near Mount Etna. Interestingly, some ancient writers tried to merge both traditions, suggesting the craftsman Cyclopes and the savage shepherds lived near each other. But they're fundamentally different beings from separate mythological traditions. There's a third group we haven't discussed yet. Ancient Greeks looked at the massive stone walls of Mycenae and Tiryns and wondered who could possibly have built them. The blocks were so enormous that ordinary humans couldn't have moved them. Their answer? The Cyclopes must have done it. They were master masons who constructed the greatest fortifications of the ancient world. The term Cyclopean walls still describes this type of massive stone construction today. Why three different Cyclopes? Because Greek mythology wasn't one consistent story. It evolved over centuries, with different poets and regions contributing their own versions. The divine craftsmen explained where godly weapons came from. The savage shepherds represented dangerous foreign lands. The builders accounted for architectural marvels that seemed superhuman. These one-eyed giants continue to captivate us because they embody both human creativity and our fears of the monstrous unknown.